I don't want to end up simply having visited this world. One day you will wake up and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted. Do it now. Do not fear the thorns in your path, for they draw only corrupt blood. A path doesn't appear on its own. We've to make it, and we can make it. When inequality takes root, a garden of problems flourishes. One must wait until the evening to see how splendid the day has been. Every man reaches his destination if he just keeps walking. She will always wear her crown, regardless of the hate. Look for the good in every person and every situation. You'll almost always find it. In the desire to control others, we lose control over ourselves. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. The moon does not simply disappear when we are not looking at it. It's exhausting, the energy it takes to unknow a truth. Nature's pleased with simplicity, and nature is no dummy. A single death is a tragedy. 1,000,000 deaths is a statistic. If ignorant both of your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. Whatever is going to happen will happen, whether we worry or not. Those who realize their folly are not true fools. Time always exposes what you truly mean to someone. Everybody stay positive, no matter how negative life gets. Time cannot put anything in your hands until you let go of the time. So shut up, live, travel, adventure, bless, and don't be sorry. You can't always be right, but you can be wrong a lot less. Dream your own dreams, achieve your own goals. Your journey is your own and unique. Thus the expert in battle moves the enemy and is not moved by him. Life is a comedy to those who think, a tragedy to those who feel. We're going to aspire to break through and create our own reality. Life did not intend to make us perfect. Whoever is perfect belongs in a museum. You show me a capitalist, and I'll show you a bloodsucker. I am not good at noticing when I'm happy, except in retrospect. If you really want something, you can figure out how to make it happen. Life is like an onion. You peel it off one layer at a time, and sometimes you weep. If you don't build your own dream, someone will hire you to build theirs. An opinion should be the result of thought, not a substitute for it. As long as you can use your hands, the world is your oyster. A tiny change today brings a dramatically different tomorrow. Speak to me. I will spend my lifetime trying to understand you. Time bows to authentic commitment, and it stretches to accommodate it. Misconceptions play a prominent role in my view of the world. Let your mind wander in the pure and simple. Be one with the infinite. Let all things take their course. I'd rather die while I'm living than live while I'm dead. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. Just because it's fiction doesn't mean it's any less true. Never feel guilty or ashamed for the mistakes of others. For every expert, there is an equal and opposite expert. If those who are sent to draw water begin by drinking themselves, the army is suffering from thirst. If you can dream it, you have the innate ability to make it a reality in your life. There's no greater show on earth than observing human nature. Beware of the small things. A small leak can sink a great ship. There are people who have money and people who are rich. Don't react. Cut them off silently. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. We can't become what we need to be by remaining what we are. If you listen to critics for too long, you will become deaf to success. Beyond the fiction of reality, there is the reality of the fiction. Each star is a mirror reflecting the truth inside you. The older I grow, the more I distrust the familiar doctrine that age brings wisdom. We live only now. Everything else is either past or is unknown. Kendati batasantara kebebasan, dan ketidak pedulian terkadang saru. Study the past if you want to define the future. I never fail. It's just that the people around me succeed more than I. If truth doesn't set you free, generosity of spirit will. If I had it all to do again, there would be more bodies. 3 rules of work. Out of clutter, find simplicity. From discord, find harmony. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. The language of light can only be decoded by the heart. We all have the beast in us, Bill, and it is up to us to control it. Do not let the roles you play in life make you forget who you are. Follow your heart. Listen to your inner voice. Stop caring about what others think. I don't think of all the misery, but of the beauty that still remains. Settle one difficulty, and you keep 100 away. Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Travel light, live light, spread the light, be the light. To bear and not to own, to act and not lay claim, to do the work and let it go, for just letting it go is what makes it stay. Things don't happen for no reason. They happen to teach you something. Maybe everyone can live beyond what they're capable of. Excuses are merely nails used to build a house of failure. When deeds and words are in accord, the whole world is transformed. Never worry a bit in life. Always be full of merriment. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Just let it be. If it's meant to be, it will happen. When anger rises, think of the consequences. The space under the sky is occupied by all things in their unity. Don't depend too much on anyone in this world, because even your own shadow leaves you when you are in darkness. Do good, live in the most positive and joyful way possible every day. The smallest light has greater power than the largest darkness. Most often, you don't own your own mind. You borrow it from society. Don't be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. The key to life is accepting challenges. Once someone stops doing this, he's dead. In the end, you have to choose whether or not to trust someone. If I have a platform and a voice, I should use it for my people. Some people could look at a mud puddle and see an ocean with ships. Cleverness isn't always true, nor is the truth always clever. It's important in life. If you don't give a shit, it can help you a lot. Remember, if you play small, you stay small. Hats have power. Hats can change you into someone else. Home is where somebody notices when you are no longer there. If you follow the enemy's shifts and changes, you can always find a way to win.